And welcome in, everybody, to the broadcast booth. TJ Young here with you again tonight in Corning. No place I'd rather be on a Tuesday night than watching some Philly and Mustang basketball here on the Fuller Digital Solution KMA YouTube live stream. The Shenandoah Phillies coming off of a very dramatic and exciting one-point victory over Underwood, 45-44 last night at home, to even up their record at 1-1. They come in and play the Southwest Valley Timberwolves, who are also players last night in a victory and a big win over the Griswold Tigers by a 30-point margin of victory there. So both teams playing back-to-backs for the first time this season. Early test for both teams. First road game for your Shenandoah Phillies and the first home game of the season for the Southwest Valley Timberwolves. We're just about set for the starting lineups here in the gymnasium and the national anthem, so we are going to step aside and we'll come back here after we pay a few bills, and we'll have some basketball for you on the FDS KMA YouTube live stream. We'll be back right after this.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing, and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
Pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shutoff and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
Inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth. Starting lineup tonight for your Shenandoah Phillies. It's going to be a little bit different than it's been in the first 2 ball games. Starting in the backcourt tonight for the Phillies, be sophomore number 3, Macy Finley, senior number 5, Brooklyn Black, and senior number 11, Reese Spiegel. And in the front court tonight, senior Keely Razy and number 53, senior Ava Wolf. So it should be a good one tonight. Both teams coming off of big victories, each on their own. One, a blowout win over Griswold, and the other, a very exciting game last night that we got to call on KMA and Fuller Digital Solutions. Myself and Trevor Mater. Should be a good one tonight. I am running a solo mission tonight, so if the camera isn't right or the scoreboard's a little bit delayed, my apologies. I'm doing the best I can here. Phillies win the opening tip, and they are in their road maroons as Macy Finley has the ball at the top of the key, gets it over to Reese Spiegel, to Allie Eveland, and there is a steal and a run out here for Southwest Valley, and the layup is no good, rebounded by Brooklyn Black. Spiegel gets the ball up to the top, over to Finley, over on the wing. Spiegel back to the top. Brooklyn Black wide open for three, off the back of the iron. Rebound by Southwest Valley, and we are continuing to play. Hare has the ball at the top. Gets it to Charlie Larson. Charlie Larson at the top. Tries to get it into the high post. Stolen by Brooklyn Black. And now the Phillies are out and running in transition. They have Finley open in the corner. Not there. Good recovery there. The skip pass over to Wolf, to Spiegel in the corner. Wide open for three. Bang! First points of the ball game. Assist by Wolf. And Reese Spiegel knocks down the three. Phillies up by three. Hare's got the ball at the top. Gets the ball in the corner to Alana Drake. Shot up, no good. And Larson with the rebound. There's going to be a foul on the floor. Looks like on Brooklyn Black. And Southwest Valley will take the ball out underneath their own basket here. Down by three early with just a minute and a half gone by here in quarter number one. Ball's in, and the shot is up and good by Rebecca Welts. Got a little bit of pressure here. Black gets it to Finley. They break it. Good pass by Spiegel, and Evelyn for two. Good job of breaking the press by the Phillies. That's something they struggled with in that first game of the season against Abraham Lincoln. Much better job of taking their time and then attacking once they broke the press. And out of bounds, ball just off the hands of Alana Drake, and and Southwest Valley will turn the ball over, and the Shenandoah Phillies have a chance to extend their lead, and they'll turn the ball over as Hare's got it on the fast break. A little float shot in the middle of the lane, and that's good. So 1 point ball game. Again, the press on. It's kind of a 2-2-1 press, and they'll get the ball to nobody in particular there. They had two Phillies down there in Finley and Evelyn, but nobody home on the pass. So 5-4, Phillies still with the 1 point lead, and just got to take care of the basketball as Hare brings the ball up. She's on the left wing. Gets the ball over to Wetzel, and Wetzel gets it stolen away. Black bringing the ball up the floor. Up to Spiegel, getting it to Evelyn. Evelyn making some moves in the post. Nice little up and under, and Evelyn with her second basket. Second basket makes it 7-4. Phillies out to the early lead. Wetzel's pass too tall for Lund as she couldn't reach it, and that's going to be a turnover, and the Phillies will regain possession as Evelyn will come out, and Keely Razy, who I was told was going to get to start tonight, will check in early. Didn't get to start, but she is in right away, and they're breaking the press right away as Finley missing the shot, but Razy immediately in the game gets the offensive board, and she's going to the line for two. So the impact right now of the Eveland and Razy combination, Eveland with 4 quick points, Razy to the line, trying to make it her first and second points of the ball game. She misses the first one. The front end of that 2-shot foul. And in comes, looks like Rebecca Wetzel again. She'll check back into the ball game for the Timberwolves for Alana Drake. Razy for her second shot. It's up and no good, and the fight for the rebound is going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is going to go to Southwest Valley. So good effort by both teams down there, and it's going to end up being Southwest Valley ball on the alternating possession, and a little bit of little bit of pressure right now on the Phillies side, trying to get the trap right past the timeline, forces a bad pass off the hands of Ava Wolf, and it's going to be Timberwolves basketball on the baseline. So just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. 7-4 is the score. Lund has the ball on the wing, puts up a three and knocks it in. Great shot there by Nora Lund, and it's all tied up as Wolf gets the ball to Black. They get the ball into the middle to Finley. Finley nearly got it stolen away, gets it over to Black now on the left wing. Skip pass over to Spiegel. She can knock that down. Boom! Big shot for Reese Spiegel. Might want to cover her. She's a very good shooter. She now has 6 early points for the Phillies. And Lund's got the ball in the corner, and a little ticky-tack foul there by Ava Wolf. Those are things you really got to try to avoid, keep her out of foul trouble. Those fouls, 15, 20 feet away from the basket. And that's her first foul. That's just the first team foul for the Phillies. And we got some mass substitutions in as looks like Lene Green, Jenna Burdorf, Carolyn Rogers, and Cassidy Stevens will all check in for the Phillies. And Razy will stay in on the defensive side. Lund gets the ball, and they're going to give her a bailout foul there. She was out of control. They're going to end up calling Rogers, I believe, on this foul. Yep, that'll be on Carolyn Rogers. That'll be her first. And Lund will go to the line to shoot a pair. Been pretty good action back and forth for both teams here in quarter number 1 as Lund knocks the first one down. So it's now a 10-8 ball game with 4:18 to go in quarter number 1. Lund's second one is in and out. Fight for the board is off the hands of Lene Green. Good hustle in there by Rebecca Wetzel. And the Timberwolves will regain possession. Timberwolves gets the ball back in, and Wetzel, a little bit of a wild shot, rebounded by Rogers. And Rogers not over the timeline yet. She gets over the timeline, passes to Cassidy Stevens, gets the ball to Razy at the high post. Stevens wide open for 3, off the mark, off the iron, and we're going to get another jump ball. This time, the alternating possession will stay with the Phillies underneath their own basket and sub for Southwest Valley, as looks like Lindsay Maurer is going to check in. Phillies maintaining a 2-point lead. Rogers has the ball over to Stevens in the corner, just off, but Razy, good fight for the board, and that's another bucket for Razy this season on the offensive glass. Done a great job on the offensive glass this season, and a turnover by Southwest Valley, and nearly a turnover by the Phillies as Jenna Burdorf didn't quite get the handle on it right away. Definite size advantage just looking at it as Rogers gets it in the corner. No good, but off the hands. Look, I thought it was off the Phillies there, but they're going to say it was off of Southwest Valley. The crowd doesn't like it, but that's the way it's going to be at the moment. So 12-8 is the score. 3:23 to go in the first quarter. They've got Cassidy Stevens in the corner. Good out-of-bounds play, just off the rim. Good rebound by Rogers, and another jump ball. And this time it's going to go back to the Southwest Valley Timberwolves. So a lot of open looks for Coach Weinrich's Phillies. Spiegel's knocked a couple down. The rest of the crew has missed them, but they're right there. And we got a trap right past the timeline, and not a lot to do, but a timeout is called. Nothing that Lindsay Maurer could do there. Really good job by the Phillies defensively, and we're going to step away, be back in 30 seconds on our YouTube live stream.
Building your vision is what they help do at Miller Building Supply, Shenandoah. Once you've picked your project, comes the supply list. Miller Building Supply is a full-line lumberyard with electrical, plumbing, and hardware departments and all the tools needed to get the job done. Windows, doors, countertops, tub and shower units, kitchen and bath cabinets, and a fresh coat of paint. Yup, they have all that too. And if you have a question, they work hard to get you an answer. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. Don't just dream it. Build it.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth. 12-8 is the score. First timeout of the night for Southwest Valley. And just out of the timeout, Maurer's got the ball. Little ball screen up top by Lund. Wetzel's got the ball. It's tipped out of bounds by Burdorf. good hands over there by the sophomore, 5'10", Jenna Burdorf. With those long arms, she can get her hands in the passing lane, does a good job. The Phillies will remain on defense, though. Hare's got the ball on the wing, over to Lund at the top of the key, to Maurer. Maurer back to the top of the key, over to Hare, and on the wing, guarded by Burdorf. A little kick back to Maurer, and that's short of everything. Good hustle by Hare, but she did step on the baseline before she touched the ball, so it's going to be out of bounds to the Phillies. Lene Green will inbound the ball. And Carolyn Rogers has it in the corner, trying to get to the middle, but they'll get it to Stevens on the side, and she's got numbers. A little float pass to Jenna Burdorf, couldn't handle it. You know, that general rule is you go until they stop the ball, and they didn't stop the ball. And Stevens maybe passed it a little bit sooner than she should have there. And Southwest Valley turns it over. And again, good long arms there by Burdorf. Can't coach long arms. And Burdorf got the steal, but then immediately got it poked away by Hare. And Hare's got the ball now again on the left side, bringing it up to the left wing. Gets it over to Maurer. Maurer to Lund at the top of the key. Hare's got the ball on the left wing now. And Mullen had the ball. Now Lund's got it on the baseline, and she drives baseline for two. 2-point ball game, 12-10 with just under 2 minutes to play in quarter number one. Green had 5 seconds, and she used all of it to get the ball into Stevens. Stevens back to Green. Green gets it over the timeline, and nobody's stopping the ball, and Green takes it all the way in for two. And that's what Stevens should have done on the previous possession. You go until somebody stops you, and that's exactly what Lene Green did there. Good job. And then Hare breaking the press all by herself there. Gets it to Lund on the wing. Back to Hare in the middle of the lane, and a travel will be called. No. They're going to call a reach-in foul. We'll see who the number's on. That's going to be the first of the night on Cassidy Stevens. That'll be the fourth team foul for the Phillies already here in quarter number one. And again, a mass substitution. There's the entire starting lineup comes back into the ball game for the Phillies. A lot of depth for Shenandoah. They're going to play 10 kids regularly as Mullen has the ball at the top to Lund. Over to Hare in the corner. 3-ball on the way, just long, and good hustle for the rebound by Evelyn. She picks it up, and now she's gotten into a little bit of trouble here. Got to get the ball into a guard, and now we've got numbers the other way as it's going to be blank and one. Great job by Brooklyn Black to push the ball ahead. Macy Finley got caught by Morgan Hare, or by Maggie Hare, and Macy Finley makes the layup with contact, has an and one opportunity, chance to make this a 7-point game, as now checking in for the Timberwolves is number 20, Kayla Mitchell. So 1:09 to go in quarter number one as Finley in her first start of the season, trying to get her third point of this first quarter. We will have a lane violation, so they're going to get another shot. The lane violation there by Lund. So that first free throw is like it didn't even count. And she's going to get another opportunity. And this attempt is up, no good. Good rebound by Wolf. Post-to-post pass off of the hands of Lund and out of bounds. Still Philly basketball. So 16-10 is the score. And Brooklyn Black taking the ball out from underneath her own basket. A kick out to Finley. And that's into the corner to Spiegel. She's got Evelyn, who's got lots of room in there, and then draws the foul on Mitchell, who just came into the game. Really good job of post entry there by Spiegel from the corner. And Allie Evelyn is to the line to shoot two. She's got 4 points already in this first quarter. She's got her fingerprints all over this one so far. Her first free throw is up and good. Evelyn makes it a 7-point ball game. And she's played very well this season. Very, very consistent performer. 6 to 8 points a game so far. And she's already got 5 right now as she misses the second one of her two-shot foul. And Southwest Valley has the ball. Mullen has the ball on the wing. Gets the ball to Lund at the top of the key. Hare's got it on the wing. Couple dribbles and got stopped in there. Good job by help defense and a steal by Brooklyn Black. Maybe got away with a double dribble and in the lane. And we're going to call maybe a foul on the play. Looks like there will be a foul on the play. It's going to be on Southwest Valley. It'll be their 4th team foul. 39.2 seconds to go. Brooklyn Black taking the ball out again under her own basket. Wolf has the ball and walked with it. Tried to do something before her body was ready for it that time. Turned it over, and 37.2 seconds to go in quarter number 1, and Shenandoah back on defense. And the full court press looks like we're man-to-man here. With a trap right on that first pass. Hare gets the ball back to the middle. Lund has it now at the top of the circle. Over to Hare, dribbles through traffic, nearly got away with the travel, and long shot, wild shot by Lund, and an obvious foul that time by Maurer. And it's just that press right now, it's not creating a lot of turnovers yet, but it is speeding up Southwest Valley, and that's exactly what Coach Weinrich, if you can't get the steals, you want to speed them up, and that's exactly what they're doing. So now 20.6 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Phillies can hold for the last shot here. They can hold for the last shot, maybe, with a 3-ball, make it a double-digit lead. As Spiegel has the ball, gets it to Black, and Spiegel's got the ball at the top. Got a little bit of a zone look here for Southwest Valley. Spiegel nearly lost the ball. We're down to 3 seconds on the clock. Finley drives the lane. The rebound by Wolf should count, and it will. The rebound by Wolf, the wild layup on a good drive by Finley, but Wolf was there to get the offensive board and the putback, and it's a 9-point game as we go into quarter number 2. We're going to step aside. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Heritage Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
Welcome back into Corning. We're just about ready to start the second quarter. Shenandoah will have the possession the way the possession arrow is set right now. The officials, it looks like, are having a conversation with Southwest Valley's bench at the moment. We may have a uniform issue. I think they got it all sorted out. So we are set to play some more basketball here at Southwest Valley on defense. And Shenandoah with the ball and gets it stolen away right away by Hare. Spiegel nearly forced a turnover, but just a kind of a careless pass right there, and you get that turnover, you have all the momentum, and you can't have that. Those are growing pains that they'll hopefully figure out. And we're going to get a moving screen by Maggie Hare there, and it's an offensive foul. I believe that's her second foul. Can't have her in foul trouble. She was the leading scorer in the ball game last night by quite a ways for Southwest Valley. And it's Philly basketball as Black takes the ball. She's got the ball at the top of the circle, and the back cut by Spiegel. She's got it in the corner, and the skip pass to Finley. She's got it on the wing. 3-ball up and just short. Good rebound by Hare, and Timberwolves on the move offensively. Good ball movement there. Good find by Spiegel on the offensive end for the Phillies. Good track down here on the offensive end for the Timberwolves by Mullen. And Black with yet another steal. And then we've got a jump ball called between Black and Mullen, and that's going to stay here with Southwest Valley. So 7:21 to go until halftime. It's been a choppy last 40 seconds of game action, and both teams just kind of need to settle down a little bit here to start this second quarter. The shot by Wetzel just off the front of the rim, and Evelyn gets the rebound. Look to push if you're Black, and she does to Spiegel. Spiegel's maintained possession. Nice bounce pass to Evelyn. Evelyn puts it in. Evelyn with 7 early points tonight. Doing a really good job, and a good job by Spiegel on the find in transition. The hockey assist there goes to Brooklyn Black to push the ball ahead. Shot blocked by Evelyn. She's been all over the place here in the first 2 quarters. And Evelyn again wide open on the block to pump fake, and she probably had an and one right there, but they missed it. Great find by the point guard there. Brooklyn Black and Evelyn running the floor after the block shot. We're going to step away with a timeout by Southwest Valley. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Very moment, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon is on his way to a newly remodeled surgical suite where he'll scrub up and dress into infection-free equipment and begin a surgery to give his patient a replacement knee. With the help of a knowledgeable staff and the latest technology, he'll give this man hope for a normal life again without walking in pain. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Welcome back to Corning. After the transition bucket by Allie Eveland, the timeout was called by Southwest Valley, and Mullen will take the ball out. That looks like the full court pressure or three-quarter court pressure, that 1-2-1-1 pressure in the trap. That's right where they want to trap them, right past the timeline. Maybe got away with a foul that Evelyn there. You didn't see it because your cameraman was terrible right there. We'll have to clean that up. I'll talk to him about it. I'll talk to the cameraman about it. He'll get better. Wetzel has the ball, gets it to Lund. Lund just too tall, and just an out-of-control foul there by Wolf as she bit on the pump fake. That's her second foul, and that should be the 5th team foul by my count for Shenandoah. Wetzel has the ball, softball pass. And the running layup attempt off the iron. Wetzel with the rebound, and good board for Southwest Valley after the timeout to get a quick bucket. Black bringing the ball up the floor for the Phillies. And Finley wide open, will not take the shot. Tried to pass it into Wolf. Good effort there by Wolf, try to keep it alive. You have a three-pointer wide open. You're a three-point shooter. That may not be the shot that you want, but it's wide open. Maybe something, if they watch that back on film, she wishes she had that one back. Hare brings the ball up against this 1-2-1-1, and Mullen has the ball, nearly stolen away. Good drive in there by Larson, and this time that's a foul. She'll go to the line for 2. That's going to be on, I believe, Macy Finley. No, they're going to get Allie Evelyn. That's her first foul, and now both teams' next foul will put them in the 1-and-1 bonus. Larson knocks her first one down. It's 23-14 as Cassidy Stevens will check in for Macy Finley. And all of a sudden, back to a 10-point game as Larson knocks down the first one. Excuse me, I got it at a 9-point game. I beg your pardon. Second shot's just off the rim and down. So 23-15. Brooklyn Black's got the ball up to the top of the key to Reese Spiegel. Evelyn wide open on the backside, and nice little pump fake. And again, there a lot of attention's being paid to Ava Wolf, and for good reason. But Evelyn is taking advantage. And Hare trying to dribble through that press by herself. She does this time. Lund dribbling baseline, and it's off the hands of Evelyn, and it's going to remain Southwest Valley ball as Keely Razy will check in for Evelyn, who's been fantastic so far tonight offensively. 9 points already for the senior. Larson at the top of the key off the backboard first. Rebound by Wolf, and Black looking to run. And She avoids the turnover, gets it to Stevens in the corner. Back to the top of the key to Black. Black to the corner to Spiegel. Nothing there. Pass to Razy in the short corner. Good power dribble, but good defense by Wetzel to just take it away. And Southwest Valley will move forward offensively. Hare's got the ball at the top to Larson, who tries to drive down the middle. Hare's got the ball, trying to drive. Nothing there. Lund back to Hare. Hare scoop shot, left hand, no good, and a fight for the board. It should stay here, and it does. It was off the hands, I believe, of Keely Razy, and it'll be Southwest Valley basketball once again. Got Green, Rogers, and Burdorf are checking into the ball game for the three seniors who started the ball game that are still on the floor right now. So it's a whole different group out there, save for Razy. Good back cut by Hare, the little reverse, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Razy. And Hare had the layup, maybe tried to do something a little too difficult there. He had the easy layup. The reversal probably wasn't necessary in that moment. 4:40 to go. 4:40 to go in the first half as Larson lines up a shot off the front of the rim. Good hustle over there by Lund as she threw it backwards off of the body of Lene Green, and it'll remain Southwest Valley ball. So a heady play there by Nora Lund. And Hare again with the ball, top of the key. They did a switch, and Burdorf now guarding the ball over here on the left wing. Larson has the ball, dribbling left to right. Trying to go baseline, and she stepped on the line, did Alana Drake. So good defense by Lene Green. They were about a second away from giving up a layup there to a cutting Maggie Hare. And Cassidy Stevens brings the ball up for the Phillies, up by 10. Over to Burdorf in the corner. Back to Stevens. Down to Rogers in the corner. Again, swinging the ball. You've got good ball movement so far tonight for the Phillies, but then you just kind of get those type of passes, and it's not been just Burdorf. It's been kind of all of them. You don't have to make that crazy pass. Just a simple pass would work. And Hare driving, good rebound by Burdorf, and a foul on a leg whip. And that's going to send a really good shooter in Cassidy Stevens to the line for a 1-and-1. So Stevens to the line. Doesn't have any points yet tonight. She has taken a couple of three-pointers, but hasn't hit any yet. Chance to get on the scoreboard. First shot up, and it is good. So she's earned the bonus. Got some subs in the ball game coming in here for Southwest Valley. Looks like Mullins coming in for Lund there. Second free throw for Stevens, off the mark. Battle for the rebound, and Southwest Valley takes control. Mullen brings the ball up the floor, right at the top. Over to Larson, who's going left to right. Bounce pass, and they're going to call a foul on the floor on Cassidy Stevens. That's going to be looks like a 1-and-1 situation here now for Southwest Valley. So both teams will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. As Maurer looks like she'll be at the line. No, that's Lund at the line, the 1-and-1, and she's good on the first. Second shot by Lund. Up and good. So 2 for 2 for Southwest Valley. Cut it down to a 9-point lead as Carolyn Rogers brings the ball up the floor for the Phillies. Over to Stevens in the corner, trying to get the ball inside. Not there. Burdorf's got it at the top, rotating over to Rogers. And there's Stevens in the corner. Razy's got it, the little opposite. Just pass it opposite. You had Rogers open in the corner for a wide open three. Save you from turning it over right there. Just believe what you see in that situation. That's kind of been the bugaboo for the first 2 games of the season for Shenandoah. It's been the turnovers, and I know that's something that they talk about, and that the coaching staff really wants to get cleaned up. And it's been a little bit better tonight, but you still have those instances where it's just not necessary. Ball stolen away by Green, and she can take it coast to coast. And Hare, good hustle from the backside to tip that ball away, and it'll be off of Hare, and the Phillies will maintain possession. 2:53 to go until halftime. Good job by Razy to seal off Larson, but couldn't get it done. And it's a jump ball, and the possession arrow should stay here, and it will. Razy did a great job to seal off Larson down there, but just got to go up strong, anticipate the contact. And this time they're getting it to Razy, and Razy goes up this time. She went up strong this time and gets the foul called, and Larson will be tacked with the foul, and Razy's going to the line to shoot a pair with 2:46 to go until halftime. First shot by Razy off the mark. She'll get one more. The senior, who's played a solid first couple of games off the bench for the Phillies. Second shot up and good. And we're back to a 10-point ball game as Razy gets her first free throw of the night. And Hare has the ball back at the top for the Timberwolves. The offenses have slowed down for sure here in this second quarter. Both offenses were significantly more efficient in that first quarter as opposed to the second. Larson a little careless with the pass, and Green trying to find somewhere to go that gets it over to Rogers, and Burdorf's got it, gets it to Razy. You didn't need the dribble there, just take it right up, but fortunately for Razy, you get the foul call, and she'll go back to the line to shoot another pair. So 2:21 to go until halftime. Razy made her last one. Maybe she got the stroke down from the charity strike tonight. First one up and good, and we got some subs coming into the ball game. Looks like Brooklyn Black will check back in for the Phillies, and Ava Wolf is set to check in for Razy if she makes this free throw, and she misses, so Ava Wolf will have to wait, and we'll play on. Mullen bringing the ball up the floor for the Timberwolves, gets it to Larson. Larson to Wetzel, having trouble handling it, does. And Hare's got it and gets called. Excuse me, there was a foul called, I believe, on Rogers there. Yep, it is going to be on Rogers. It's getting pretty physical down there on both sides, and officials are starting to have to tighten up those whistles. Yeah, and it's going to be Wolf coming in here on the substitution, coming in for Razy. So Hare at the line, 4-1-1. First free throw is on the way and good. And it's going to be Allie Evelyn now checking in for Lene Green. So Evelyn, who's been the show tonight for the Phillies with 9 first-half points by my count. She checks back in with 2:06 to go and maybe spark another rally for the Phillies to close out the half. Brooklyn Black has the ball on the wing, skip pass to Burdorf and into Evelyn, and nothing there, kicks it back out. Just keep playing, don't force a pass. Skip pass to Burdorf again, over to Rogers. Black will shoot it this time, off the mark, no block out on Burdorf, and Evelyn tried to shoot it, realized where she was, and ended up traveling with it and turned it over. But again, you can't be afraid to fire away. If they're going to pack the paint on Ava Wolf, you got to be willing to pull the trigger. Somebody else has got to beat them sometimes, and that's a good shot by Black. She can make that shot. And the trap is set, and she did dribble on the line, did Hare, and that's going to be over and back. And that's exactly what you want if you're the Phillies. You want them to bring it over just past the timeline and use that timeline, that half-court line, as another defender. Spiegel has the ball on the wing. She's made a few of those. Nice entry pass by Spiegel. Beautiful, beautiful pass. Great job by Wolf working hard on the backside there to get the ball, realizing what they're trying to do. And then there's Wolf again playing hard on the defensive end, are the Phillies. And Mullen threw it right off of Burdorf. And now Black needs some help here. She's going to get it from Spiegel. And it's a 3-on-1. Eveland again is the beneficiary of just chaos in the backcourt by the Timberwolves. Really having trouble breaking this press. And Wetzel trying to slow things down as Larson has it at the top of the circle with 40 seconds and counting until halftime. And Lund with the shot. It's up, and it is good. That's a big three. They needed it. They needed that. Cut the lead back down to 10. Black pushing the ball up to Spiegel. Spiegel nearly traveled. Got it back to Black. Burdorf, the lob pass. And that's a tough lob right there. That should be off of, I thought it was going to be off of Southwest Valley, but they're going to say it was off of Eveland. And with 24 seconds on the nose, the Phillies will be back on defense. I don't mind the idea of trying to get the ball into the post, but when you're bracketed like that, there's really no way to enter the ball. And Wolf was bracketed. She had somebody in the front and somebody back behind. You really can't make that lob. You just got to reverse the ball. And in that situation, reverse it or drive it. As Southwest Valley may be holding for the final shot here as we're down to 15 seconds until halftime. Mullen has the ball at the top. Back cuts aplenty, and it is stolen away by Finley, but the jump ball will keep the possession here. Southwest Valley with 9.8 to go. You can see that, 9.8 seconds to go until halftime. Pass into Mullen, the dribble, the unnecessary dribble there. And it's happened a couple of times for both teams. Mullen just catches it and goes up. She's got a layup opportunity. In that situation, you take a dribble into feet, and that makes it very difficult. So 6.6 seconds until halftime. You got to have some court awareness here as Spiegel gets the ball up to Black. The shot off in time, but no good. So we will head to the locker rooms. A pretty eventful first half. Phillies offense picked it up as the second quarter rolled on, but 32-22 at the half. We'll step aside for just a minute or two, and we'll come back for a halftime recap.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
Way I pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shutoff and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
Inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back into Corning. It's 32-21 at halftime. Was off by a point here, so we'll self-correct. So 32-21 is your halftime score. The Shenandoah Phillies take an 11-point lead into the halftime break. Halftime stats that I have are just kind of keeping track of points right now, running the camera and the scoreboard and the commercials and doing the play-by-play. We're just doing the points, so we'll go as best as we can there. And leading the way for the Phillies at half is Allie Eveland. She had 13 points, but far and away her biggest offensive output of the season so far, just in 2.5 games, but 13 points, and she's running the floor really well and getting out in transition and getting those easy buckets. And you've also got Reese Spiegel, who's knocked down a couple of three-pointers. She's got 6 points. And Ava Wolf, Keely Razy both have 4. Macy Finley, Lene Green have 2 apiece. And Cassidy Stevens has 1 to round out the scoring for your Shenandoah Phillies. We've got about 6.5 minutes until we start the third quarter, so we're going to step aside for that 6:30. Go step aside, go to the bathroom, get yourself something to drink, settle down, and we'll see you here in about 6 minutes as we restart the ball game. Your Phillies up by 11 at halftime.
Values are important to you, you might consider a more efficient tankless water heater from Gowing Plumbing. Call 712-246-1803 and they can help you find the right system for you. Plus, Gowing Plumbing is the only one to call for issues with boiler heat. 24-hour on-call service from Gowing Plumbing. Tell them the boss sent you.
And welcome back into the broadcast booth, Philly fans. We're just about ready to get started here in quarter number 3. Your Shenandoah Phillies are taking an 11-point lead into the start of this third quarter. We'll see what kind of halftime adjustments were made by both sides as Southwest Valley just came back out onto the floor. They used up the entirety of that halftime. There was about 20 seconds before the horn sounded, and we're ready to rock and roll with the second half in quarter number 3 on the way. And Maggie Hare has the ball, gets it to Lund, out to Mullen. The good cut there by Lund. Off the glass, no good. Good rebound by Hare. She goes inside, and we're going to get either a jump or a travel, and they're going to call it a jump ball, and the Phillies will gain the possession arrow. Good defense in there. A good offensive rebound by Hare, but a good defense in there by Wolf. Being a brick wall down there, not letting anything happen. As Spiegel has the ball. Skip pass over to Finley. The 3-ball on the way. Short, just short. Need to get some legs into that shot there. Is on the line, just nicked the front of the rim. As Lund brings the ball up, a little dribble handoff to Mullen, who's open, was at the moment. And nothing there. Lund falls down. Larson with the shot, a little long. And Wetzel tried to save it, but it's going to be out of bounds off of Southwest Valley. So 2 empty possessions right away for Southwest Valley and 1 empty possession right now for the Phillies. They have their largest lead of the season in their first 3 games. They just kind of got to keep their foot on the gas pedal here. Running a high-low post set here against a little bit of a zone. So we'll see how their zone offense is. Spiegel's open in the corner and tried to make them pay, but not there. And Wolf, one dribble, tried to clear herself, and the shot gets blocked, and then we're going to have a player control foul on Wetzel. And she's very, very fortunate that didn't end up in a technical or a flagrant there with the elbow above the head. So it's going to end up being a turnover. And again, Allie Evelyn has put her fingerprints all over this game as Black gets it into Wolf. The triple team comes, and Finley's got it on the corner this time. Still the leg's not there, and they're going to give the call on the offensive foul to Ava Wolf. That'll be her 3rd foul. So really choppy first minute and a half of this third quarter. Both sides pretty choppy. Turnovers, fouls, and missing shots short or long. Both teams need to get back into their groove as Lund takes it, gets it to Mullen, who's got it at the top. Hare gets it back, nearly got it stolen away. And Hare just kind of dribbling here at the wing. Back to the top to Mullen. Back to the wing. Bounce pass to Larson. Over Evelyn. Evelyn with the block. Hare trying to scoop shot. Not there. Evelyn with the rebound. And they're looking to run as Black has the ball down here on the left side. She's able to get through there. And Finley's got the ball at the top. Driving. Nobody stopped her. And she nearly put that in. Evelyn with the rebound. And they're going to get a jump ball call there as well. It didn't look like Finley wanted to take it all the way to the basket, but she saw nobody was stopping her, and it probably caused the missed shot there. So 6:01 to go. Neither team has scored so far to start this third quarter. We'll see if any offense can come out, and here's a good opportunity here, and Lund makes it, and that's the first time really that Southwest Valley has been able to break that press with some success there, and that's a good bucket for them as they're sagging back in the zone right now. So Phillies have to be patient and not force those passes into the paint if they're there. Spiegel in the corner, she's long but no box out. Finley, the smallest person on the floor, gets the rebound and goes up for the putback and gets fouled. So that's one thing with the zone. We saw it last night in the boys' game. It's harder to rebound in a zone because you don't have a person you can check out. You got to really find somebody. And that time, Finley doing a good job of crashing the offensive glass, and she's got 2 shots. First one up and on the way, and again, just short. She's been short on her shots so far in the start of the third quarter. Second shot by Finley, up again short. And again, it was a lane violation. That's the second time that's happened with Finley shooting. Must be something with the shot here, but she's got to get those legs under the shot here, get some arch on it, because she's been short on all 4 of her shots here in this third quarter. That one's got some arch, but just off, and Wolf with the putback. Good rebound, good follow, and the senior Wolf picks up her 3rd bucket of the night. Hare gets it to Mullen. Back to Hare over on the right wing. Hare to Lund. Over to Drake. Drake, bad pass, but Black stepped on the line, and it's going to go back to Southwest Valley. Subs are coming in. Wetzel will come in for Drake, and looks like Cassidy Stevens will come in for Finley. Lund gets the ball into Hare. Larson's got it, trying to dribble in, and dribbles into a crowd of Phillies, and Evelyn picked up the ball. Black has it, and we're moving up for the Phillies. Gets it up to Stevens on the right wing, trying to get the ball inside. It's not there. No reason to force it. That's a bad pass there by Black. And Lund with a scoop shot and a foul on Black. So you turn it over on one end, and then you foul on the other end. So not a great possession there from Black. She's played a good game. That was just not a good possession right there by the senior. Hare at the line, misses the front end of the 2-shot foul. It's a second team foul for both teams to start this second half with 4:46 to go in this third quarter. Hare's second shot is good, back to a 10-point ball game. Black bringing the ball up, crossing the timeline, gets it to Spiegel on the right wing. Again, in a zone, no reason to rush. And the ball again stolen by Hare, but she tried to save it out of bounds, and the cameraman just did a terrible job right there. Stevens with the skip pass to Spiegel. Spiegel, 3 seconds were called on Wolf. I don't even know if we had the ball across the timeline for 3 seconds, but it was called. So 4:19 to go in the third quarter, 10-point lead. Southwest Valley has a chance to cut it to single digits. And Lund turns it over, and it looked like it was a travel call on Cassidy Stevens. So the steal and the turnover, and Southwest Valley will get the ball back to Hare, who brings it up right to the top of the circle. Gets it to Larson, nowhere to go. Over to Hare, nowhere to go. Skip pass to Wetzel. Gets it to Mullen, and a drop step by Larson, just short. And it was on the baseline, last touched by Hare, and it was Evelyn who kind of tipped that ball away. And it's going to be substitutions of plenty here as Razy will check in and Burdorf will check in, as will Carolyn Rogers. It looks like Lene Green will check in as well. The only one remaining in the game is Reese Spiegel for the Phillies. So 34-24, very choppy first part of this third quarter with 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Reese Spiegel's got it at the top, gets it to Carolyn Rogers, trying to get to the short corner, and no one home as that goes out of bounds, and Coach Weinrich not thrilled, and he's calling his first timeout, and we're going to step aside with him. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
This very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Southwest Valley has the ball. Hare bringing the ball up, has the timeline, gets it to Lund. And a little jump pass to Larson. Larson trying to do something with it, gets it back up to the top to Mullen. Shot by Wetzel. Pretty wild. It's going to be off of, looked like Lund there. maybe got away with an over the back, but it's going to be Philly basketball anyways with 3:20 to go and counting in quarter number 3. This zone has really given Shenandoah fits, and it's not anything special. It's just trying to be patient here and not force the ball into places it doesn't belong. And with a 10-point lead, you can hold the ball for the remainder of the quarter, and you still have a 10-point lead. You don't have to force any passes if it's not there. Good skip pass by Spiegel. Rogers driving in, maybe one dribble too many, and Spiegel back to Burdorf. Rogers will shoot the three, and off the rim a couple of times, no good, and we're going to get a jump ball. And the jump ball will stay here with Shenandoah with 2:46 to go. That was a better possession that time by the Phillies. Ball movement, player movement, but you should be in no hurry right now. The shots will be there. Make that zone work. Better pass. That's a layup right there as Burdorf was wide open, and Spiegel drove into a crowd, but got it stuffed. And the layup is good on the fast break by London. We are back down to single digits as the Phillies still having trouble with this zone defense. And it looked like we had a carry call on Carolyn Rogers, and things are starting to slowly fall apart here for the Phillies, still kind of nursing that 8-point lead. They've only scored 2 points since the start of this third quarter. Hare brings the ball up on the left side, on the left wing. Tried to get the ball in to Maurer, and Maurer has it back up to Lund. Good screen by Maurer, and Maurer will shoot the three, and just short. Good rebound by Stevens, and that's going to end up being another jump ball. Oh, we got a foul call, looks like. So there's been a lot of those tonight, a lot of jump balls, and it's going to end up being a foul on Southwest Valley. So bailed out by the foul right there, and 2 minutes even and counting, and Shenandoah with the ball. And again, just got to stay patient and value the basketball against this zone. And that pass by Stevens, it went right to Burdorf's shins, and that's never a good spot to pass it to somebody because they don't have hands down there. You just got to take better care of the ball. And that's kind of the long and short of it right now, as Maurer is going to come out and Mullen will come back in. 1:52 to go in the third. And again, just a tough pass, and Stevens wide open and on the wing. She's long, and the rebound by Mullen. Good job by Mullen to fight that rebound away. And she's got the ball on the right wing, and Hare lines up a three and got it. Big shot by Maggie Hare. It's a 5-point ball game. This zone defense, it's, again, nothing special. It's just thrown the Phillies off, and they're not knocking down shots, and they're turning the ball over. When that happens, it's a dangerous combination, and Burdorf lets one fly. No good. Rebound by Wolf, and she will lay it in. Good job by Ava Wolf, and that's the first field goal since Wolf's last field goal attempt on the Macy Finley free throw miss. So it's been a while, and Mullen going baseline. Good job by Burdorf to stop the drive, and Lund at the top of the circle, and she knocks down a three. So the shots are starting to fall for Southwest Valley, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point game with 50 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Burdorf trying to get it in, not there. Skipping the ball over, not there. Skip the ball, good job. There's your lob. Probably got away with a foul, but you didn't get away with that one. That one should be on Larson there. Be a 2-shot foul with 39.6 seconds. That's the way you enter the ball against this zone. You have to swing the ball and make the defense move. Then you can get it inside. That's when the defense gets out of position. And Ava Wolf working hard down there. She's got, by my count, 8 points on the night. First shot by Wolf is short. 36-32. Just under 40 seconds to go in quarter number 3. This would be a big shot here for Wolf if she could knock it down and maybe kill some of that momentum. And just again off, this time long. First one short, second one long. And the clock continuing to run, 35 seconds and counting. And the momentum on the side of the Timberwolves. Larson dribbling up right into the middle over to Lund. Hare's got it again. Lund again for three, off the backboard, rebound by Stevens. 21 seconds to go until halftime, and numbers abound. Good entry by Burdorf. Good job by Wolf on the position, just long with the shot. And now 10 seconds, so final shot time for Maggie Hare and the Timberwolves. The drive by Mullen, and they're going to call a foul down low with 3.5 seconds left. It's going to be on, look like Cassidy Stevens there. They're going to call her for the foul. It's going to be a two-shot foul. Mullen to the line. First shot up and good. It's a nice shot there by Mullen. It's going to be a 36-33 ball game. 3.5 seconds. Second shot up and off, and Lene Green off and running. And not aware of the situation there as Lene Green got the rebound, but didn't get the shot off in time, so that's going to end the third quarter. Big quarter for Southwest Valley. We'll head to the fourth. We got a brand new ball game here in Corning. 36-33. Shenandoah clinging to a 3-point lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Building your vision is what they help do at Miller Building Supply Shenandoah. Once you've picked your project, comes the supply list. Miller Building Supply is a full-line lumberyard with electrical, plumbing, and hardware departments and all the tools needed to get the job done. Windows, doors, countertops, tub and shower units, kitchen and bath cabinets, and a fresh coat of paint. Yup, they have all that too. And if you have a question, they work hard to get you an answer. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. Don't just dream it. Build it.
Welcome back to Corning, the Doug Meyer Chevrolet scoreboard. Let you know it's a 3-point ball game here. Shenandoah, they were ahead by 11 at halftime, and just 4 points for the Phillies in that third quarter. That zone defense really stifled the Philly offense, and a 12-point quarter for Southwest Valley as they were able to chip away. They never took the lead, but they chipped away here, and now, again, brand new ball game, just down by 2 possessions as Wetzel has it at the 3-point line on the wing, gets it to Mullen, who fires up a three off the backboard, and a rebound by Evelyn, who has not scored here in the second half after scoring 13 in the first half. And Black's got the ball, gets it across the timeline, over to the wing to Finley, gets it inside to Evelyn, and she is fouled, and Evelyn, again, good job of entry there by Finley, and it's the 5th team foul for Southwest Valley. Evelyn was very big in that first half. It'd be great to get her and Wolf going at the same time, but this zone is really trying to pack it in there and force them to shoot from the outside, and right now we're just not hitting any shots, and the Phillies knock a couple of those down. It's going to open up a lot of stuff in that zone defense. That's easier said than done sometimes, and Black taking the ball out, and it's going to be pass to Wolf. The left-hand shot, no good. Definitely contact, but no call. And we play on 36-33. Larson gets it over to Mitchell. Back to Larson, to Mullen. The pump fake, the shot off the backboard, and a rebound by Larson in the middle of the lane. The little bank shot in the middle of the lane and good. And we got a 1-point ball game. 35-36. Pass up to Spiegel, had the shot, didn't take it. Skip pass to Finley, 3-ball, good. We've needed that from Macy Finley for quite a while tonight. She's been short a lot tonight with her shot. She got one there, and it's back up to a 4-point lead. Mitchell's got it to Mullen. May got away with the travel, and Wolf comes up with the loose ball. Over to Spiegel. Spiegel pushing the basketball. Nobody's stopping the ball. Spiegel all the way to the basket, and a senior doing the smart thing. Go till they stop you. Great job by Spiegel. Her first 2-pointer of the day. She's got 8 points on the night. So 6-point lead. Mullen driving. Nobody there. And now a great job by Mitchell moving without the ball. Good find by Mullen, not panicking, and it's back to a 4-point lead. Spiegel got it on the wing on the left side. Nothing there. Back to Black, and a long pass stolen by Lund. She's going in off the back of the rim, and it's going to be off of Hare and out of bounds. That's a big missed opportunity for Southwest Valley. Those long passes, it makes it tough, and we got another timeout on the floor by Shenandoah, and we're going to take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds from Corning.
Pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shutoff and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Welcome back, Phillies fans. We're just about ready to get going here. Brooklyn Black and Macy Finley set to take the ball out for the Phillies, and it looks like it'll be Black bringing the ball up the floor. 4-point lead for the Phillies, just under 6 minutes to go in the game. Lund tried to get a steal again, wasn't there. Finley's got it in the corner, gets it back to Black. Again, it's a 4-point lead. You don't need to hurry. You just get the good shot. That's all you need. Good job by good post-to-post passing, and the foul looked like on Larson and sending Razy to the line. Great job by Green to flash to the high post, and then a good high-low pass from Green down to Razy, and she'll shoot two. Razy's had a little bit of trouble from the charity stripe tonight. She's just 1 for 4, and she's been solid through the first 2 games so far. Her first free throw off the back of the rim. Substitutions coming in. Wetzel will come back in, as will Maurer for Southwest Valley, as Mitchell will come out, as will Larson. Second free throw about to be on the way for Razy, who by my count has 4 points tonight. With 5:33 to go in the ball game. Second free throw up and good, and that's a big one for the senior. 5-point lead, 5:30 and counting in the ball game. And Hare gets the ball up top to Mullen. That's a double dribble, but she got away with it. Maurer to Mullen. Over to Wetzel in the corner. Mullen back in the corner. And Mullen to Lund in the corner. And she probably got away with the travel. Scoop shot, tried the reverse layup. Razy with the rebound. And Black's got numbers, but a smart decision there not to force it. And we'll set up and play offense. And again, no hurry. You're up by 5. The pressure right now should be on Southwest Valley to get stops and get scores. You want layups, wide open threes, or foul shots right now if you're Shenandoah. You really want to force Southwest Valley out of this zone. And by doing that, taking care of the basketball. Spiegel, 4-3 on the wing, just short. It's going to be out of bounds with 4:33 to go in the fourth quarter. Southwest Valley will regain possession. Hare's going to take the ball out. It's going to go to Wetzel. Gets it back to Hare with 4:30 and counting. Southwest Valley in need of a bucket. Good drive by Hare, a float shot, and it's going to be a foul, looks like, on Finley. Yep, they're going to call it on Macy Finley on the reach. That'll be the 4th team foul only for Shenandoah in the second half. And Shenandoah is in the bonus on the other side. So Hare's going to be up for her first shot. She knocks it down. Back to a 4-point game, 42-38. Second shot by Hare, nothing but net. It's 3-point ball game, 1 possession game. Shenandoah with the basketball. Wide open, no shot taken. Still in that zone, there's Southwest Valley. The skip pass, and just too tall, just not necessary, that skip pass. Just hang on to the ball, reverse the basketball. You don't need to do anything fancy. Just make the simple plays. Simple plays will win you games. As Razy will check out, and Ava Wolf will check back in with 4:10 to go in the ball game. Southwest Valley a three-pointer away from tying the ball game up as Mullen brings it up the floor. Gets it to Larson, who drives middle with a little hook shot off the backboard, no good. And we had a little bit of a hip check there by Hare. That's going to send Wolf to the line, as that's the 7th team foul for Southwest Valley, and that's the 3rd foul on Maggie Hare. So Ava Wolf will be at the line, 8 points on the night. Averaged over 11 points a game a season ago. Has not scored more than 6 in the first 2 games. She's got 8 tonight, and just short. Great rebound by Green, and we got another foul. This time it's going to be on Larson. And now Green will go to the line for a 1-and-1. For Larson, that is her 5th foul. So with 3:57 to go in the 4th quarter, one of the starters for Southwest Valley will be done for the remainder of the evening. And she's done a good job driving into the lane tonight, right, getting right into the middle of the paint and getting those little scoop shots. So Lene Green will be at the line. Looks like checking in for Southwest Valley will be Lindsay Maurer. And the free throw up and good by Lene Green. Makes it a 4-point ball game. The freshman knocking down her first free throw attempt. That's her 3rd point of the night. Second free throw up and good as well. Big free throws by the freshman. And Southwest Valley moving the ball up the floor, trying to make something happen. They don't need to rush either. It's just a 2-possession ball game. And it's Lund in the corner, nearly stepped on the sideline, and Wolf, a little too quick on that one. They called her for a travel, may have been a reach-in, but they didn't call that. So Green called for the travel, so it's a turnover. Trading turnovers in that possession were the Timberwolves and the Phillies, and we nearly had another one, but good job by Mullen to track it down. Bounce pass to Lund, 3-pointer, shot fake. Good job by Black to cut off the shot. Mullen for 3. Got it! Big shot by Ryan Mullen. It's now a 2-point ball game in Corning, 44-42. Spiegel has the ball moving from left to right to Macy Finley, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Ava Wolf, clearing out, and that may be her 4th foul. I'm not quite sure. I believe that it is. That's her 4th foul. So an offensive foul, that's a turnover. And with 3:10 and counting to go, Southwest Valley with the 3-ball could take the lead for the first time tonight. Mullen driving the lane. Nobody there to stop her. Good block in there. Good recovery by Green. And then Wolf just ripped the ball away. Playing with 4 fouls. Very dangerous, but good defense. And then Finley got tripped or lost her footing. It will stay with Shenandoah. So maybe instead of calling the foul, they just called it Shenandoah ball. So 2:50 to go in the ball game. Phillies up by 2. Pass to Finley on the right wing. Gets it back up to Brooklyn Black. Finley again, 3-ball, same spot. Got it again. Macy Finley, 2 3-balls here in the 4th quarter. It's extending the lead back up to 5. And then Lund with a 3 and Wolf with the rebound. And really, really good job by Ava Wolf. Maybe got poked in the eye down there, but we play on. And Brooklyn Black gets the ball up the floor. Gets the ball back to the top of the key. Over to Spiegel on the left wing. Spiegel, the senior, cool, calm, and collected. Finley maybe thought about it, but moving the basketball around. Then we enter the ball. Good rotation, and the and one for Lene Green. That's when you enter the ball. We've said that before tonight in the broadcast. You don't try to jam it into the post right away. You reverse the basketball, and then on the reversal back, that's when you're going to get your post wide open, and that's what happened. Much better job by the Phillies, and that's another foul out. That's Wetzel's 5th foul, and so she will be done for the evening, and that's the 9th team foul. So for the Phillies, for the last 2 minutes and 6 seconds of regulation, it will be double bonus time for the Phillies. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds here from Corning as Southwest Valley takes a timeout. Down by 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back to the broadcast booth. 49-42. Lene Green just made the layup with an and one opportunity here. The freshman had 2 points in the first half. She's got 4 points right now in the second half with a chance to make it a 5th, as it was kind of Allie Eveland in the first half. In the second half, wasn't really anybody in the third quarter. This fourth quarter, it's kind of been the Lene Green show, and much like last night. So see if she can knock down the 3-point play, and rattles around and good. It's now an 8-point ball game, and Lene Green 3 for 3 from the charity stripe here in the fourth quarter. Big points for the freshman, as it's going to be a pretty small lineup on the floor for the Phillies, all things considered, with the only post being Green right now as we get under 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, as Hare goes to the basket, and that's the downfall. That's the downfall of not having the 2 posts in there, is you open up some driving lanes, but you got to match speed for speed, and you'd rather give them 2s than 3s, as the foul called on Brooklyn Black, and that'll be her 3rd foul, as Hare goes to the line and she knocks down the first. So it's a 7-point game, 1:55 to go in the ball game. Maggie Hare to the line, shooting the second, and that's up and good. So 6-point ball game, 50-44. Brooklyn Black gets it back to Lene Green, who can dribble the ball up the floor, and gets it back to Black. She's got 10 seconds to get it over the timeline, and we're very close, but good job by Black not panicking and just getting it up the floor. And Cassidy Stevens has it on the wing, nearly gets it stolen, and they call a jump ball, but nobody really had it other than Stevens, but it's kind of what you do. You call the jump ball, err on the side of the caution there. It stays with the Phillies with 1:36 and to go in the ball game, as Black gets it to Finley. Back to Black. Again, no hurry right now if you're the Phillies. It's layups or free throws right now. 1:25 to go. Hare reached in, tapped the ball away from Stevens. Stevens dead right now and gets it over to Wolf. No, got it stolen away, but then right back. And Stevens going to the lane, and she got bailed out there. She was under the basket. Mitchell fouling Stevens had no chance of making that shot because she was directly under the basket. But Cassidy Stevens, the sophomore, will go to the line to shoot a pair. Try to extend this lead with 1:11 to go in the ball game. First free throw up and good for Stevens. 51-44 is the score. And Ava Wolf will check back out, and Carolyn Rogers will check back in. Offense-defense substitution there for Coach Weinrich, with Wolf having 4 fouls. Stevens' second free throw rattles around. Good effort by Rogers, and then they're going to get a foul called on Stevens. So that's going to send Mullen to the line for a 1-and-1. Now, you love the effort, but we don't like the result. The 1-and-1 chance for Mullen to make a couple buckets with the clock stopped. And it looks like Ava Wolf will be checking back in with 1:08 to go for Carolyn Rogers. And it looks like Reese Spiegel will be checking back in for Cassidy Stevens. Mullins' first free throw rattles around and rebound by Lene Green in and out of the hands of Spiegel, and they're going to say it's Southwest Valley ball off the hands of Spiegel there. So again, offense-defense substitution. Rogers in, Wolf out. 1:04 to go. Hare inbounding the ball for the Timberwolves. Gets it to Maurer, back to Hare. And it's stolen, and then stolen back. And Hare's got the ball. And she's got it on the right wing. Back to the top of the key to Maurer. Switching on the man-to-man. And Mullen driving the lane. They're calling it on the floor, but a foul by Lene Green. And that's going to be, again, free throws for Mullen. That's only the first foul on Lene Green. 48.5 seconds left to go in the ball game. Mullen to the line for the 1-and-1. First one off, and Wolf with the rebound, and she gets it to Spiegel, who gets it ahead to Green, who's going to the basket. That's a big bucket right there. Make it a 9-point game as Lene Green picks up her third bucket of the night. Hare gets it to Maurer, who shoots the three ball off the front of the rim, and Maurer collects the rebound. Lund's got it, back to Maurer, dribbles into the shot, and she airballed it, but a foul, I believe, on the floor after the shot. The official calls after the shot, so it'll be a 1-and-1. That's a big break for the Phillies. You don't ever want to foul a three-point shooter with 19.5 to go. Fortunately for Shenandoah, it was deemed after the shot. So not a three-shot foul, just a 1-and-1. And Maurer makes the first. So 45-53, 19.5 to go. Now both teams will be in the double bonus on the next fouls. That was Shenandoah's ninth foul, so the next one will put him in the double. And a timeout is called as Maurer makes the second free throw. 7-point ball game. Phillies have the ball. 19.5 to go in the ball game, and we'll step aside for 30 seconds.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too for future employment. No experience necessary. We will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back into Corning. 19.5 seconds to go in the ball game. The Doug Meyer Chevrolet scoreboard lets you know 53-46. The timeout situation right now. Southwest Valley has just one timeout remaining. Shenandoah with 3 timeouts remaining. The Phillies will have the ball under Southwest Valley's basket, and the inbounder will be able to run the baseline here after the made shot. So 19.5 to go. Phillies have come out with Wolf, Green, Black, Finley, and Spiegel. And they've got their little 4-across set man-to-man. Somebody on the ball. Looks like home run time. You could take that home run shot. We'll see if they'll do it. It's not there. And you get the ball into Brooklyn Black. Back to Wolf. And the foul on Alana Drake. So that's going to send Wolf to the line for a pair, and she's been short on her free throws here in this second half. So if she can knock down a pair, put you a lot closer to closing this one out. But 13.8 seconds is an eternity. 7 points is not insurmountable. So these free throws are very important. And that one, first shot up and good for Wolf. She needed that one, maybe just for confidence sake at the free throw line. She's had some struggles this year there, and much better stroke that time for Wolf as she knocks it down. 8-point lead with 13.8. And Chloe Denton will check into the ball game for the first time tonight with 13.8 seconds. The freshman guard subbing in for Macy Finley. Second shot up, no good. Rebound offensively by Burdorf. And a great job, just hold the ball, now make them foul. And Brooklyn Black is fouled by, looked like Lindsey Maurer. That's a really good rebound by Burdorf, who just checked into the ball game, and then not forcing a pass, getting it out to Brooklyn Black. And now one of the other seniors has an opportunity to get her first points of the ball game. She is scoreless so far tonight. First shot up and off the back of the rim. So still an 8-point ball game, but 7.9 seconds to go in the ball game. Just no fouls. No fouls. And don't do anything silly here. Make or miss. No fouls. And it should be all yours if you're the Phillies. Second free throw up and just off the front of the rim. And again, tipped by Burdorf. And Black corrals the rebound. The clock will be running out. 3, 2, 1. And the ball game is over. Shenandoah has now won back-to-back ball games. This time it wasn't a one-point ball game, but they made it interesting, 54-46. Good second half comeback by Southwest Valley, but Shenandoah found themselves a little bit there in the fourth quarter. We will step aside for a minute or two, and we'll come back to recap what was a fun and entertaining varsity girls basketball game on the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA YouTube live stream.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
It's Kane, the real boss at Gowing Plumbing, but don't tell my mom and dad. I'd like to talk to you about tankless water heaters with endless hot water. If low energy bills and higher home values are important to you, you might consider a more efficient tankless water heater from Gowing Plumbing. Call 712-246-1803 and they can help you find the right system for you. Plus, Gowing Plumbing is the only one to call for issues with boiler heat. 24-hour on-call service from Gowing Plumbing. Tell them the boss sent you.
Building your vision is what they help do at Miller Building Supply, Shenandoah. Once you've picked your project, comes the supply list. Miller Building Supply is a full-line lumberyard with electrical, plumbing, and hardware departments and all the tools needed to get the job done. Windows, doors, countertops, tub and shower units, kitchen and bath cabinets, and a fresh coat of paint. Yup, they have all that too. And if you have a question, they work hard to get you an answer. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. Don't just dream it. Build it.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth. The final score, Shenandoah 54, Southwest Valley 46. And Phillies were led tonight offensively. Allie Evelyn had 13 points in the first half, and that was the leading score on the night for the Phillies. And Ava Wolf joined her in double figures by my count with 10. Lene Green had 9 points, 7 of those in the fourth quarter. Macy Finley chipped in with 8 points. Reese Spiegel had 8 points. And Cassidy Stevens had 2 points, and Keely Razy had 4 points. So, again, a well-rounded effort there. Nobody running away with the scoring title for the Phillies right now, but a balanced scoring effort again. And we've got about 13 minutes here before we are ready to start the varsity boys ball game. And we'll step aside as the Phillies move to 2-1 on the season, and we'll be back in about, let's say, maybe 10, 11 minutes to give the starting lineups for the varsity boys ball game here in Corning. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the broadcast booth, ladies and gentlemen. We are set for Game 2 of the double dip tonight with Shenandoah and Southwest Valley. Southwest Valley coming off of a win last night over Griswold. The Mustangs falling to a very impressive Underwood squad last night at home. So both teams, again, just like in the girls' game, first back-to-back ball games of the season. Southwest Valley looking to capitalize on the momentum of the Griswold win and pick up 2 wins in a row, and Shenandoah looking to get the taste out of their mouths from the ball game last night. We will have the starting lineup, so we're going to step aside here for about a minute or so, and we'll come back and we'll have ourselves some varsity boys basketball here on the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA YouTube live stream. We'll be right back.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing, and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about square, ready to rock and roll here. Southwest Valley and Shenandoah. Your Mustangs getting ready for game number 2. Get the starting lineups here for you in just a second here. I probably have it at the first break as the game is started, and Shenandoah has the ball first. And Mount's got the ball out to Gardner. Mount's got the ball at the top of the key, over to Gardner again. And a little zone here for Southwest Valley, something that Shenandoah did not see very much in that first ball game at all. And Holmes taking it up into a crowd, and nothing good came of that there. And Southwest Valley has the ball. And shot rebounded by Holmes. No numbers here for Mount as he sets up the offense. And Harold gets it back to Mount. Back and forth here, looks like, between Harold and Mount. Harold to Mount. Over to Gardner in the corner. Back to Blake Harold at the top of the key. And entry pass stolen, and Southwest Valley on their way. Wild shot there for Southwest Valley, and Foster with the rebound. And Mount rolling here for the Mustangs. A little sloppy here from both teams to start as Gardner gets trapped there in the corner. Good job getting it out to Mount. Mount airballed the three-pointer at the top of the key, and we continue on. Starters tonight for the Mustangs, as you see, Nolan Mount, Blake Harold, Bo Gardner, Evan Holmes, and Zach Foster as we play on here. And we have a whistle and out of bounds. So nothing to score. We're about a minute and a half into the ball game. No basket has fallen for either side. And Thomas with the wild shot. Pump fake by Fuller. Dribbling the ball in the left wing. Out to Hensley. Hensley gets it over to Othout. And the dribble drive, no good. Rebound by Harold, and we're off and running for the Mustangs. Harold to Gardner. Gardner baseline drive. Foster the fall away. And no good. Loose ball picked up by Nolan Mount. Good hustle there by the Mustangs. And we're playing on. The trap again in the corner. Mount has the ball on the wing. Get it to Foster there. He wants to take the shot. He takes the shot at top of the key, off the back of the rim. And the rebound by Fuller. And now the Timberwolves running. Fuller all the way, coast to coast. First points of the ball game go to the Timberwolves. Then we've got a 30-second timeout by Coach Soderberg, so we'll take one with him. We'll be back right after this.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth. Coach Soderberg calling an early timeout with 5:44 to go in the first quarter. Looks like a 1-2-1-1 or 1-2-2 three-quarter court press, and that ball was kicked there by Joey Othout, and Mustangs maintain possession. Mount has the ball, looking to break the press. To Gardner, back to Mount. Got Holmes on the side, and he makes a nice catch, taking it to the basket just off his hands and out of bounds. You couldn't see it because the cameraman was just not paying attention right there, so that's a poor job by our cameraman. We're going to have a conversation with that guy. If you haven't been watching, it's me doing both, so I'll try to get better at that. Southwest Valley bringing it up the floor. Good pump fake, and the shot goes down by Blake Thomas. And Southwest Valley now up 4-0 early in the first quarter. Holmes, long pass to Harold, and then the one-handed bounce pass stolen away by Southwest Valley's Hensley. As Southwest Valley looks to attack the defense, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. We'll see who that's on here. No shot. Fouls on the floor will be taken underneath. It's going to be on Evan Holmes. That's his first, team's first. And it's going to be a 2-3 zone for the Mustangs out of bounds underneath here as Southwest Valley trying to find some cracks in the defense as Wilkinson has the ball in the wing, passes up to Hensley. Hensley at the top of the key, and a long two by Othout, and good rebound by Holmes, who gathers it, and Mount has the ball. It's a long two. They say that's the worst shot in basketball. Either step back and shoot a three or step in and shoot a better two. Good drive by Mount, and good find, and it's an and one for Blake Harold. Great job by Mount, driving with his head up, seeing Blake Harold, and then Harold with the finish. I like Harold on the block. He's too big of an athlete and too good of a leaper not to be down there more often, and hopefully we start seeing him down there tonight quite a bit as he goes for the and one, and it is no good, but he gets his own rebound after the tip, and Evan Holmes back to Harold. Thought about it for a second. The baseball pass to Gardner, long two, got it! And the Mustangs early tying the ball game up at 4 apiece, and full court pressure for the Mustangs right now. We'll see how the Timberwolves handle it. Hensley got the ball in the middle. They break the press pretty easily. A little float shot that time by Thomas, and wild shot. Good rebound by Foster defensively. Harold's got it. He's pushing the basketball. Got it into the corner to Gardner, who just made one from there. And Mount from the top of the key and just grazing the rim. That's going to be off of Foster. And it's going to go back to the Timberwolves. So 4-4 ball game, 3:54 to go in the first quarter. Much better start right now defensively for the Mustangs. Defensively or offensively, still trying to find themselves a little bit. 3-point shot in transition by Othout, no good. And good rebound by Harold, and we'll have a reach-in foul on Gabe Fuller. You know, you're 80 feet away from the basket. That's not a smart foul, but that's the second team foul on Southwest Valley early. And we're going to have a substitution early. It's Camden Lormer will come in for Zach Foster. So going a little smaller are the Mustangs here early as they try to break the press. And Mount gets the ball back to Harold, to Gardner, passing the ball through the press. Good job right now by the Mustangs. And Gardner tried to save it, but Harold was not quite established on the offensive side there, so it's an over and back call. It was a really good job for the first 5 seconds there of just passing it through the press, but then just a bad pass leads to that turnover, and Gardner just tried to save it. Yeah, nothing he could do there. As Southwest Valley has the ball, and it's going to be Fuller with the ball up top. Thought about the three, lost his dribble. Long three-pointer for Wilkinson, and Holmes with the rebound, and Mount looking to push. Doesn't have numbers, has Camden in the corner, doesn't see him. And it's over to Camden Lormer this time. Skip pass. Mount's got the ball. Pump fake. Over to Lormer again. Shot goes up from the corner, and he got it! Lormer off the bench, providing some firepower as Lormer knocks down his first shot. And it's good by Fuller to make it a 1-point ball game. And Gardner gets the ball up, did not travel, did not turn it over. So good job by him to keep calm. And Lormer again, deep three, no good. And a rebound, called foul on Blake Harold. There wasn't a block out there, but they will call the foul on Harold, so that'll be his first. 2:37 to go in the first quarter, and we've got a good one so far right now as Southwest Valley breaking the press, and Wilkinson has it on the left wing. Out to Curran. Wilkinson again, three ball, rattles around, no good. Holmes saves it, but it's Wilkinson who comes down with it. And Fuller has the ball at the top, looks for a three-jump pass. And that's a wild shot by Thomas and saved by Wilkinson. And now Fuller has it again at the top against his 2-3 zone. And now the ball goes to Curran as he resets the offense for the Timberwolves. We're under 2 minutes to go in the first. 7-6 is the score. Fuller passed it to Wilkinson, back to Fuller at the top. Tried to dribble, nearly lost the ball as Curran drives in, and that's a charge. Easy call by the down official right there as Curran just put his head down and drove, and good job by Holmes there. Stand his ground in the middle of that 2-3 zone and force the turnover. And it's Mustang ball with 1:43 to go in the first quarter as Foster comes back in and Evan Holmes will get a quick breather. Mount gets the ball in on the left side, gets it all the way up to Camden Lormer, and breaking the press rather easily that time. Nice baseball pass to Harold, long shot, but Foster grabs the rebound, gets the ball out of trouble, and back to Foster in the corner. He loves that shot, but he just misses short. And Curran gets the rebound for Southwest Valley. We're at 1:20 to go in this first quarter. Fast-paced, a lot of wild shots and just missed shots as there's another wild shot. Good rebound by Gardner. And Fuller having some trouble on the offensive end there. That ball was tipped and out of bounds by Sawyer Hensley, and it will remain Mustang ball with just over a minute to go. 7-6. Been a fun first quarter, back and forth. 1-point ball game. 7-6. Offenses just kind of haven't found it yet. Mount has the ball at the top against the zone. And Lormer has the ball, and then a bad pass. Good steal by Fuller, and the shot goes. So Southwest Valley retakes the lead 8-7. And Gardner to Lormer has it in the middle. And Foster in the corner, shot blocked, and Curran saved it, and Thomas goes to the ground, and they call him for a travel. Harold, very fortunate, didn't get called for a foul on that possession there, as Foster and Holben will come in. Holben for the first time tonight, so Shenandoah has the ball under their own basket, 35.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Mount gets the ball in, tipped, and Harold's got it on the wing. Mount in the corner, long, and rebounded by Hensley. And Hensley looking to push. Nobody stopped the ball, and Hensley ran right into Holben, who stood his ground, and that's off of Hensley. So 21.8 seconds to go in the quarter. Mustangs down by 1 with the ball, trying to break the press. This 1-2-1-1 three-quarter court press. Good job getting the ball up the floor. Holmes getting it back to Mount. Mount to Holmes. Again, they got all the time in the world, 8 seconds, and then the float pass to Foster, and it goes out of bounds. It's just kind of those unforced errors that plagued them last night, and they haven't had as many of those, but that's one of them right there. And the ball goes rolled in, and Hensley gets it back. There's 4 seconds to go, and no idea how much time's on the clock, and they won't get a shot off. So the Mustangs will go into that first quarter break down by just 1 at 8-7, and we'll be back in about 60 seconds.
I pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shutoff and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back into Corning. A very competitive first quarter between Southwest Valley and Shenandoah. 1-point ball game. The Southwest Valley Timberwolves maintaining the early 1-point advantage. Sloppy basketball on both sides, wild shots, but it's been pretty even, pretty equal. Hopefully the offenses can settle down a little bit and we get a little bit more flow to this offense on both sides here as Curran has the ball at the top, gets it to Hensley, who nearly turned it over, gets it into Fuller in the middle. Fuller nowhere to go, probably 3 seconds, gets out of the lane. Hensley back to Fuller. Fuller drives, and Holben just holds his ground. And Oath out. Good hustle and good job of getting the offensive glass. And that was one of the Achilles heels last night for Shenandoah. Just 20 offensive rebounds allowed by the Mustangs in their opening game loss, and they really got to clean that up. And it's hard in that zone. You really got to be mindful to check somebody out here as the Mustangs are down by 3 going up against this zone. Skip pass all the way over to the corner to Foster, and that's a jump ball, and that will be Shenandoah basketball. That ball got stuck between the backboard and the rim, so that goes as a jump ball, alternate possession, and Shenandoah will maintain possession, so not the end of the world there. 7 minutes and 7 seconds to go. Mustangs have the ball still, and Evan Holmes will be taking the ball out from under their own basket. And just a turnover there on a bounce pass would have worked. And a lot of hands there trying to enter the ball into the post there as Hensley has the ball at the top, gets it over to Wilkinson, back to Hensley. And it's going to go to Fuller. Tried to get it inside, but Foster with the steal. Good hands there by the senior, and Blake Harold running on the right wing. Gets it to Foster. Back to Harold, who's had the open shot, but good recovery there by Fuller to take that away really relatively quickly. And it's a 3-2 zone here, so you really want to have an even number of guys at the top. Great drive by the senior, and Foster knocks it down. That's his first bucket of the night. And it's now just back to a 1-point ball game. And Southwest Valley brings the ball up the floor. And again, against this 2-3 zone, Wilkinson, pump fake to Hensley. Ball's on the ground, and a scramble for the ball. And it's going to probably, I would imagine they were going to call a travel there on Hensley because he caught it and rolled. But they called a jump, so it's going to stay here with Southwest Valley. And Lorimer and Mount will check back into the game for, looks like, Foster and Harold. So 6:05 to go. 10-9 is the score. The ball gets in to Fuller. Fuller fires up a 3 and knocks it down. 13-9 is the score. Mount gets it to Gardner. Back to Lorimer. And now we got a trap set up. And Foster, great job. Good pass. Just in and out of the hands of Holben there. And Southwest Valley has a chance to extend their largest lead of the night so far. Fuller feeling it. Shoots it again. Just long. Good rebound by Mount. And now the Mustangs can run. A good job by Southwest Valley to get back, and maybe a dribble too many there for Mount because he had Holben on the block, but just one dribble too many. The Euro step from Fuller, and good rebound by Gardner, and Foster keeps it alive, gets it back to Mount, and just take a deep breath. Let's keep playing. 13-9 is the score. Good bounce pass. Lorimer trapped in the corner, and a body check foul there by Blake Thomas. And that's going to be the fourth team foul, and Blake Harold will check back in. Not a very long break there for Harold. He checked out at 6:09 to go until halftime, and there's 5:12 to go until halftime, so just less than a minute's worth of a rest for Blake Harold, and he's back in the ball game. Mount trying to get the ball in. He does, and Gardner mid-range J, and that's no good. Good rebound by Thomas, and Southwest Valley has the ball. Fuller has the ball at the top of the key. Hensley has it on the elbow. Skip pass to Wilkinson. Three ball, good. So that's the second consecutive three for Southwest Valley as they extend their lead now 16-9. And Lorimer has the ball. They're trapping him, but he still has his dribble. And nowhere to go on that pass as it's stolen. And Hensley takes it up the floor, and Wilkinson again, the moon ball, and he got it. A third consecutive three. What was a 1-point game at the end of the quarter is now all of a sudden a 10-point game on three consecutive threes and three consecutive possessions. And it's a timeout by Shenandoah, and we're going to take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds from Corning.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth. It's 19-9 Southwest Valley, thanks to Gabe Fuller and Owen Wilkinson. Fuller had a three-pointer to get the party started, and then Owen Wilkinson back-to-back triples and back-to-back possessions, and it's a 19-9 ball game. Coach Soderberg calling his second timeout in as many quarters, just trying to stop the run here, and Shenandoah getting the ball back offensively. They got to get something going offensively. It's starting to get a little stagnant on offense. Guys just kind of standing around, and that was kind of the bugaboo in game one offensively, just kind of waiting for somebody to make a play instead of just playing basketball. And that timeout's probably a good one as Harold takes it all the way to the basket. No call, a lot of contact. I mean, it's got to be a block or a charge, you'd think, but no call. And Southwest Valley on the move, and Fuller no good. Rebound by Foster. The run out, and Foster probably not a good pass there. There was no chance that was going to get there. And Wilkinson with the shot missed. Fuller has the ball in the wing to Hensley. Hensley turnaround Jay and rattles around and good. 21-9 is the score. Southwest Valley up by 12 with just under 4 minutes to go until halftime. Back to Gardner. Mount has the ball, gets it into the middle to Holmes. Mount has the ball on the right wing. Back to Foster on the left corner. Good drive by Mount. And sidestep the charge call. That's going to be off of Southwest Valley. And Shenandoah will maintain possession. I like the drive there from Mount and the good sidestep. Just the iron was unkind there for him as the shot couldn't go down, but they still have possession. They've got to get a bucket. 1 point here in this second quarter, and there's a lot of standing around on the inbounds play there too. Just you got to move, and Harold gets the ball, gets to Gardner, over to Mount, and thought he had a shot, but he passed it up. Foster has the ball, bringing it back to the top, and And a ball stolen away and a foul on Gardner as Curran goes up for 2. They'll say it was on the floor. And Curran says, I was shooting there, and the referee says that was on the floor, so no shots. It's going to go out of bounds underneath. And Othout will check in again, and checking in for the first time tonight is Gage Herron. He'll check in for Blake Harold with 3:16 to go in the first half. 21-9 the score. 12-point lead for the Timberwolves as they get the ball into Wilkinson. Curran has it now on the wing, and nobody covered him. Wild shot over the back, maybe, but that's not really a call anymore. And Gardner has the ball, gets it over to Foster, nearly another steal. Get it back to Foster. He loves that shot. Good drive by Foster, but lost control. And Herron shuffled the puppies, and that's a turnover with 2:50 to go in the first half. Just kind of choppy offensive basketball right now for the Mustangs. Again, just 14-1 is the score here in the quarter. The nice run here by the the Timberwolves. And they have the ball on offense. Hensley to Curran. Curran trying to be patient in the zone here. Gets it to Hensley. And Hensley got away with a walk there. Curran, a little floater, and that'll go. Nice little float shot there by Curran, the one-hander. And again, trying to break this press. And Gage Herron has it. He's stopped his dribble, gets it back to Mount. To Herron, 3-ball on the way, and he's going to get 3 free throws as Herron will go to the line to shoot 3. So this would be a big opportunity for Herron to come into the game and knock down a couple free throws here and try to get the Mustangs going again on offense. It's been a long time since they've put a point on the board. I told you they'd scored 1 point this quarter. I lied. They'd scored a bucket this quarter. So you're at 15-2 second quarter, which is reminiscent to that third quarter last night with Underwood. Just too long where you're just not putting the ball in the basket. And there's Herron breaking the seal right there on a nice free throw. He's got 2 more by my count. As far as I can tell, Herron's going to get 2 more free throws. It looked like he shot a three-pointer from up here. So the second free throw by Herron up, and he got her. So 1 more to go for Gage Herron. This could cut it back down to an 11-point game. And again, there's a lot of basketball left, so you just got to keep playing, get a stop, get a score type of deal. Herron's third free throw, he got all 3. So good job by Herron coming off the bench, not being afraid to shoot the basketball, and he got rewarded for it, went to the charity stripe and knocked down all 3 free throws. Curran brings the ball up the floor for the Timberwolves. Good ball screen by Hensley, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. Interested to see who they're calling this one on. Call it on, looks like 35, so it's Bo Gardner. That'll be his second foul, and Southwest Valley taking it out under their own basket, up by 11 with 2:03 to go until halftime. Wilkinson on the wing, gets it to Caleb Pearson, and now back to Hensley. Pump fake in the middle of the lane, little float pass. Wilkinson saved the turnover, and Hensley trying to get back into the middle of the lane. Back to Wilkinson. Little 2-man game. Now gets it out to Curran. Back to Wilkinson. Curran's got it at the top. Good possession by the Timberwolves, not forcing any shots. They tried to get it in the middle of that zone on that pass with a kick ball by Gardner, and still have possession and up by 11. So you've got to be in no hurry here. Get a good, efficient shot, have a good possession. And looks like man-to-man right now for the Mustangs as Hensley takes it to the basket. The drive and the kick and the travel by Caleb Pearson. Shuffling the puppies just like Herron did on the other side about a minute and a half of game time ago. And Mustangs get their stop. Now you get to score as Lormer checks in. So Lormer checks in. Last minute and a half maybe of this first half. Mustangs down by 11. And Lormer gets it back into Mount as Mount brings the ball up the floor right to the top of the key. Gets it over to Foster. Foster back to Mount. Mount trying to get it into Holmes. Does. Holmes over the outstretched arms of Oath out, and it's short. And now we got just over a minute to go until halftime, and Southwest Valley with the ball. Fuller, that's a wild shot, and it hit the cable, so it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to be Shenandoah basketball. So you get another stop, you got to get to scores on the other end, and back to the press as Shenandoah has done a fairly decent job of breaking that pressure, and do again here, and it's going to be Harold at the top, kicked out to Lormer, 3-ball, and no good, and fight for the board off of Mount's hands and out of bounds. 45.7 seconds to go. That's a good shot in the offense. Lormer's already knocked down a triple, just off, and Southwest Valley regains possession as we're nearing 30 seconds until halftime. The nice give and go there, and Hensley takes advantage of falling asleep a little bit there on defense, and Thomas with a nice assist. We're now under 30 seconds as Holmes and Mount playing a little two-man game. Mount to Lormer. Got to get it over the timeline. They do, and the ball was tipped, and it's out of bounds, and it will remain Shenandoah ball. 17.4 seconds to go. Down by 13 right now are the Mustangs. Holmes inbounding the ball for the Mustangs. Gets it to Foster. Mount has the ball. Back to Foster. Foster looking to shoot. Passes to Lormer. Lormer off the back of the rim. Now we've got 5 seconds to shoot. Wilkinson has the ball. Nobody's guarding him, but a nice dump down pass to Thomas. And it's short, and that'll be halftime. So the Mustangs struggling offensively there in the second quarter. And they'll go to halftime trying to find some answers offensively. Defensively, it's a little bit better job here for Shenandoah from last night's game to tonight's game. We got to figure some stuff out offensively and just stay competitive. Chip away, defense turns into offense, and just keep your composure. A lot of basketball left right now. Southwest Valley up by 13. We're going to step aside for about 8 or 9 minutes, and we'll come back for the start of the second half on the Fuller Digital Solutions and KMA YouTube live stream.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
It's Kane, the real boss at Going Plumbing, but don't tell my mom and dad. I'd like to talk to you about tankless water heaters with endless hot water. If low energy bills and higher home values are important to you, you might consider a more efficient tankless water heater from Going Plumbing. Call 712-246-1803 and they can help you find the right system for you. Plus, Going Plumbing is the only one to call for issues with boiler heat. 24-hour on-call service from Going Plumbing. Tell them the boss sent you.
Building your vision is what they help do at Miller Building Supply, Shenandoah. Once you've picked your project, comes the supply list. Miller Building Supply is a full-line lumberyard with electrical, plumbing, and hardware departments and all the tools needed to get the job done. Windows, doors, countertops, tub and shower units, kitchen and bath cabinets, and a fresh coat of paint. Yup, they have all that too. And if you have a question, they work hard to get you an answer. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. Don't just dream it. Build it.
Welcome back into Corning, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about set to start third quarter of action, and kind of a scoring breakdown quickly for the Mustangs. They were led at halftime, scoring by two guys off the bench, Camden Lorimer and Gage Heron. Both chipped in 3 points apiece, and Harold, Gardner, and Foster all three had 2 points apiece. That puts us at our 25-12 score, and Shenandoah will have the ball to start the second half, down by 13, but a lot of ball game left as Mount has the ball, gets it to Gardner. We're still working against this zone and getting into the high post. Foster blocked by Mitchell, and Southwest Valley moving down the floor offensively, getting the ball inside to Oath out. Rebound by Holmes, and Shenandoah looking to push. Gardner gets it back to Mount. Mount back to Gardner against the zone. And Gardner's got it on the right wing. Harold trapped in the corner. And the dribble drive by Gardner is stolen away. And Hensley has the ball, moving it up the floor for the Timberwolves. Dribble handoff to Fuller. Fuller in the corner. Little jump pass and into Thomas, but fouled. Let's see who they give that foul to. Looks like it's going to be on Mount. It'll be the first foul for Shenandoah here in the second half, and free throws will be shot with 6:57 to go in the third quarter. First shot by Thomas is no good. Second shot by Thomas, up and again off the back of the rim. Good rebound by Holmes, and Foster has the ball on the wing to Mount, trying to get the trap in the corner. And there's Harold on the backside. Good find by Holmes, and one opportunity for Blake Harold. But a good job of working out of that trap in the corner by Mount, getting it to the high post, and then finding Harold on the back end for the and one opportunity. And Harold knocks it down. All of a sudden, 10-point ball game. And Hensley brings the ball up the floor to Wilkinson. Maybe got away with a walk there. Back to Hensley, top of the key. No good. Harold with the rebound. Mount's bringing the ball up the floor, down by 10. Get the stop, get the score. That's what we need to do here. Chip away. Mount nearly got it stolen away by Fuller. And Gardner has the ball back to the top to Mount. A little head and shoulders fake. Gardner, three ball off the front of the rim. Fuller off and running for the Timberwolves. Euro step and off the front of the rim. Good rebound. And just getting the hands on it there. Looked like that was Wilkinson. Saved a fast break opportunity. And a kicked ball. Hensley passed it off of Gardner's foot there on the top of the key. So we'll reset things, and Southwest Valley will maintain possession. Up by 10 with 5:54 to go in quarter number 3. Fuller has the ball, taking it to the top of the key, guarded by Holmes. Hensley with the ball. Ball screen right at the top of the circle. And Hensley gets it to Thomas, gets it to Fuller. A little pump fake. Back to Hensley. Thomas at the elbow. Bank shot. Good. And back to this 1-2-2 3/4 court press. And Harold gets the ball blocked by Oath out. And Harold with the ball back in the corner to Gardner. Gardner slowing things down. Gets it to Foster on the wing. No good. And the rebound was won by Fuller as he brings the ball up the floor for the Timberwolves. And they missed the first foul there on Gardner, but they got him for a much less violation that time. It was a make good call, and that's what we have. And that's the third foul on Gardner. And 12-point ball game. Just under 5 minutes to go. Ball tipped. Thomas going to the hoop. and fight for the rebound, and it's gonna, looks like, go to the Mustangs there as Oath out went over the back there and touched the ball last, and Mustangs regained possession as they work their way through this press. Good job getting the ball through it there as Mount has the ball now on the left wing. Back to Gardner, just back and forth there, and then the lob, and that's just a tough pass for Harold to do much with there. Tried to save it, but right into the hands of Southwest Valley, and that's Curran with the ball to Thomas, and soft touch and down. So back-to-back buckets for Thomas, and it's back to a 14-point lead. And Gardner gets it back to Mount. Trap's coming, but they get the ball to Holmes. Back to Holmes, right at the elbow, and the foul called by Curran, and he got the arm there. Holmes will go to the line to shoot a pair. So Evan Holmes, no points yet tonight. But he's got a chance with 4:10 to go in quarter number 3 to pick up points 1 and 2 on the evening. The lefty leaves the first one short, and we'll have substitutions in the ball game. And looks like substitution would be for Holmes. So one more shot for Evan Holmes, a senior forward. Second shot up, just long. Good fight for the rebound by Harold. Brought the ball down, and when you bring the ball down, a lot of times those little guys get their hands on it, and that's what happened. And the run out by Curran in the and one opportunity as the foul looks like it's going to be on Mount. And now subs will come in, and Curran's got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Curran's free throw is good, so 32-15 the score. Mount gets the ball up the right side, back up to Harold at the top of the key, to Gardner. Harold for three, short, and good job by Gardner to track down the rebound. Mount has it again, driving, little scoop layup with some English, and Mount's on the board for the first time tonight. Curran slowly brings the ball up past the timeline. And into Hensley. Hensley surrounded. Gets it over to Fuller, who's wide open, and he just misses the shot. Thomas fights for the rebound. Hensley's got it at the moment, and I think we're going to have a reach-in call. Looks like that's going to be on Holben. So that's going to be out of bounds underneath for the Timberwolves. Substitutions on the floor for the Timberwolves, so we got everything handled, and we got everybody in who's supposed to be in, and we play on with 3:13 and counting in quarter number 3. Wilkinson has the ball, gets it over to Curran. Tried to get it down low. Not a great pass there, not a great decision by Curran as Harold brings the ball back up the floor. We'll jump past to Holben. Holben, nowhere to go. Gets it to Gardner. Three-point opportunity wasn't there for Lorimer. And Foster has it on the high post. Lorimer shoots it this time. The moon ball short. Missed everything that time, and Thomas gets the rebound, and Southwest Valley going the other way. And that's going to be off the hands of Wilkinson. So Shenandoah will regain possession as Mount and Heron will come into the ball game for, looks like, Bo Gardner and Clayton Holben. So 2:32 to go in the quarter. Shenandoah, they were down by 13 at half. Down by 15 right now, so they're maintaining the pace right now, but you got to chip away, so you got to get some production here on the offensive end. And dangerous pass there from Mount, but Lorimer regains it. Heron in the corner, all the way back over to Lorimer. to Foster. A little 10-foot shot, no good, but good rebound, but couldn't finish. Harold with great rebound there, but just falling away and just did not get the roll. And Wilkinson for three in the corner, knocked it in. Wilkinson continuing to shoot the ball well and nearly had the ball stolen away there. It's 5-on-4. You got numbers. Over to Lormer. No shot there. Good job of recovery there by Wilkinson. Mount driving, passing to nobody in particular there. And same thing with Hensley, passing to no one in particular. And Shenandoah will maintain possession with 1:34 to go in the third quarter. Mount with the ball at the top of the circle. And that's a good in and out. That's a good shot for Lorimer. Shooter gets his feet set. It's a good job right there. And it's going to be Hensley at the top, over to Wilkinson, who drives. Hensley has the ball on the right wing. And Lorimer reaches right there, gets the steal, and the and one is there. The opportunity's there for Nolan Mount. Good steal by Lorimer. Nolan Mount with the run out and the opportunity for the old-fashioned three-point play and bring it back to a 12-point lead. Mount with 4 points, all in this third quarter. 55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Chance to make it a three-point play. Free throw up and just long. Rebounded in there by Roman Keefe, who checks into the game. And now Curran has the ball. Keefe has the ball on the wing. Hensley has it, and in no hurry right here. Curran has it now on the wing. They're trying to rotate the ball. Mount nearly got the steal. Curran has it back into Thomas. A little long on the layup attempt. And with 25 seconds to go in the quarter, Mustangs with an opportunity to make it a 10-point ball game. And just a little too quick on that pass was Foster. Right idea, but he had time to square his feet. And that's going to be maybe the last shot situation for Southwest Valley with about 7 seconds on the game clock. And Thomas a little long. Mount's got an opportunity. The shot is up, and it's no good. So at the end of three, Shenandoah kept pace in the third quarter. They're down by 12 at half, down by 13 at the end of three. So the offense came alive in the last couple of minutes. We'll see if they can continue that momentum, and we'll step aside. We're back in about 30 seconds.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
We're back in Corning with the fourth quarter just about to begin here. Southwest Valley enjoying the 13-point advantage right now. As I mentioned, the team's trading baskets there in that first 8 minutes of the second half. 10 points apiece. So much better offensive quarter there for Shenandoah. They had buckets from Mount. They had a bucket from Lorimer. Had a bucket from Harold. So they're moving the ball around. Foster chipped in with some good offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding. Good steal by Harold, and then it's right back by Fuller, and Fuller lays it in. So you get the steal, you give it right back, and Southwest Valley now back up by 15. Mount breaks the press, over to Gardner. 3-ball on the way, no good. And rebound by Harold. Good drive that time by Mount, fighting for the rebound, but Wilkinson comes up with it. There is a foul on the floor. Your cameraman was a little slow that time. It's going to be on Blake Harold that time. That's his second foul. It's going to be Shenandoah's 5th team foul. And Southwest Valley just has 3, so plenty of fouls left to give for both sides here. And Fuller knocks down the first one, so the lead is back up to 16 points for Southwest Valley with 7:16 to go in the fourth quarter. Second shot by Fuller, no good, and the offensive rebound by Pearson missed his shot, and then Othout gets the second offensive rebound, and he gets fouled by Evan Holmes. Othout's first free throw up and good, 39-22, 17-point lead for the Timberwolves. Othout's good on both, 40-22. Gardner gets the ball from back to Harold to Mount, across the timeline. And I feel like he stepped on the line, did Gardner, but they got away with it. And Mitchell Jones for 3, he's long. Hensley with the rebound. He's got a run out with Wilkinson and blocked. And they're going to call it goaltending. So Wilkinson will get the bucket, and a timeout will be called by Shenandoah. So we'll take one with them. Mustangs down by 20 with 6:56 to go in the ballgame.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing, and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
We are back in Corning. Coach Soderberger calling the timeout after the steal, the run out, and the goaltend for Southwest Valley as they've now opened up a 20-point lead. There's 13 at the end of the third quarter, but a 7-0 run to begin the fourth quarter puts Shenandoah in a very similar situation to where they were in last night. Where they had kept the game close for a while, and it was kind of back and forth, and then kind of they got the doors blown off, and we don't want that to happen. Just kind of chip away, get a stop, get a score, and Foster was on the line, and there's your turnover, and Southwest Valley retains possession. Cameraman's got to do a better job of keeping up with the action here. So Southwest Valley has the ball. Up by 20. About 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Fuller has it at the top to Wilkinson. Pump fake. Over to Pearson. Fuller has it again, loses the ball. Hensley gets it back. Guarded by Lormer. Pearson with the ball screen. Nothing going on there. Handed back off to Fuller. Fuller, nowhere to go. Good defense by Gardner. And then the steal on the entry pass. And it's back to Nolan Mount as we keep playing basketball. Mount has the ball at the top to Lormer, and Lormer's pass stolen by Hensley. Hensley, no numbers, trying to slow her down. Gets it to the top, and Wilkinson, the moon ball again, and that's a good offensive rebound by Othout. And they've doubled up the Mustangs, 44-22, and a dangerous pass, and that's stolen, and a nice give and go, but just a missed shot there by Wilkinson as the Mustangs bring the ball back up after turning it over and getting a gift on the bad shot. And again, a tough pass by Lormer, and it's going to, fortunately for the Mustangs, go off of a Timberwolf and go out of bounds. 5:38 to go in the ball game. 44-22 Southwest Valley opening up the fourth quarter on a 9-0 run. Mount tried to get the ball in on the lob, and Othout had other ideas. try something again here. Gets it out into the corner, and it's a shot by Foster. They're going to call a kick ball. They'll call a kick ball, and it's going to go back to Southwest Valley. And 5:33 to go in the fourth quarter, as Southwest Valley nearly turned it over there as the ball was tipped and goes out of bounds. So man-to-man defense right now for Shenandoah. As Fuller drives and the little lob to Oathout. Oathout puts it up in traffic, gets the offensive rebound, and another shot. That one goes. The offensive glass has been an issue for Shenandoah so far early in the season, and it has continued tonight as Heron and Mount break the press of Southwest Valley, and then Hensley gets a tip and goes out of bounds. Shenandoah retains possession with 5:05 to go in the ball game. Mount has the ball at the top of the key. Gets it to Foster. And the ball got tipped away. Mount for three. Short. And good rebound by Thomas. As Southwest Valley looks to run. And Fuller loses the handle. But they'll say it's off of Foster. And it'll stay here with Southwest Valley. As now Evan Holmes checks in. And Clayton Holben will check in as well for Shenandoah. Just under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Hensley gets it in to Curran, and Mount reached in, no call. Mount with the scoop on the drive, and it's good. And breaking the press. Southwest Valley, maybe a little bit stressed out, but they broke the press, and Hensley now has the ball at the top. To Fuller, back to Curran. Ball screen to the left there. And Fuller has it again in no hurry. Southwest Valley up by 22 at this point, in no hurry. And a foul, not at the top. It had to be on the body there as Blake Harold gets called for the foul. That's going to send Oathout to the line for two shots. First one up and off the mark. And looks like Warmer is going to check back in for Bo Gardner. Wilkinson is coming in for the Timberwolves, checking in for Isaac Curran. So 4:06 to go in the ball game. Oathout for his second free throw. This one's up, and this one will bounce around and down. 47-24. Shenandoah down by 23. Holmes gets it to Lormer. Back to Holmes. Into the middle, which is where you want it there if you're Nolan Mountain Company. And Lormer has the ball now on the left wing. Got tripped up a little bit there by Hensley, and that's going to be a foul. It's the fourth foul in the second half for Southwest Valley. And it'll be sidelined out of bounds for Lormer and the Mustangs. Gets the ball into Mount in the backcourt. Mount brings the ball up to the top of the key. Mount losing the ball. Wilkinson with the steal and the run out and the lay-in. 49-24 is the score at the moment. That's a dangerous pass and stolen by Hensley. Good pass by Hensley, and Fuller knocks it down 51-24. And this time, much better job of breaking the press until the trip there by Hensley. I don't know if it was intentional or not. Probably was not intentional. Just got their feet tangled up, and Holben goes down. And we'll have some substitutions in here for the Mustangs. Looks like they're bringing in a whole new set of five. And we got a timeout, Shenandoah. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
This very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
So back here in Corning, we're just about ready to come out of the timeout here. A new group in for the Mustangs. George Martin will check in, as will Juan Cepeda. Seth Zwickle's in the ball game for the first time. Mitchell Jones is in, and Gage Heron. So that's the 5 in for the Mustangs, as they will have the ball underneath their own scoring basket here with 3:18 to go, down by 27, and clearing their bench right now, letting the reserves get some time in a varsity ball game. And Heron has the ball in the corner. Hensley doing a good job defensively. Now here comes the trap, and it's going to be out of bounds. That's going to, timeout. Timeout was the call by Coach Soderberg, so we'll pay some more bills. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shut off and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Back into Corning, 3:12 to go in the ball game. Looks like we've got a few subs checking in for Southwest Valley as well after this last timeout. You'll see a few guys that are not on the varsity bound right now, so I can't give you their names, but ball's into Cepeda, loses it, gets it to Zwickle, and Heron with the pump fake to Jones. Out to Martin, just reversing the basketball, back and forth. Gets it into Cepeda. Cepeda with the power dribble and the fade away and foul. So Cepeda's going to have the opportunity with 2:58 to go in the ball game to get a couple points here on the varsity stage. That'll be the 6th team foul for Southwest Valley, so that's going to put Shenandoah in the bonus for the remainder of the ball game too. Cepeda's first shot is off the side of the rim and no good. One more shot for Cepeda with 2:58 to go in regulation. Second shot up, just short, and good rebound in there by Wilkinson. Wilkinson gets it to Fuller. Fuller gets it inside and no good. Cepeda fighting for the board, and Oath has it and lays it in. It's just continuing the really nice night for Joey Oathout as Mitchell Jones brings the ball up the floor. Zwickle in the corner, 3-ball just long, and rebound by Southwest Valley, and Wilkinson brings the ball slowly up the floor. Good drive by Fuller, tried to get the ball into the post, had a layup, didn't take it. And Jones saves the ball, and Wilkinson has it now out to Fuller, and Fuller has somebody in the corner, has the post open as well, fouled, and he'll be going to the line for two. Number 15 who's checked into the ball game, I believe it's Jake Oathout, at least that's the name that I have, so that's what we'll call him. First shot up and good. So Jake Oathout makes the first one. And second shot up and in and out, and Cepeda with the rebound. So just under 2 minutes now to go in the ball game. Shenandoah. Heron into Cepeda, and Cepeda gets fouled again as you see Dakota Broad into the game. Dakota Brood into the game for the first time, along with Dustin Schuler. Number 23 is Schuler. Number 25 is Brood. And Cepeda, his third free throw of the second half, no good. And Holben will check in for Heron. So Clayton Holben back into the ballgame. Cepeda gets his second free throw attempt to drop. It's 54-25. And up the floor is Wilkinson and Southwest Valley. Schuler gets it. Wilkinson trying to drive. Nothing there. Gets it to Pearson. Wilkinson on the drive. Pull-up jumper. Misses everything, and that's out of bounds. So 1:33 to go in the ball game. 29-point lead for Southwest Valley as Mitchell Jones brings the ball up the floor. Jones looking to drive, kicks it back to Lormer. Lormer to Zwickel. Jones, pump fake, drive, and bailed out a little bit there. The foul on Schuler, so that's going to send Jones to the line for two. Jones' first shot is up and good. Second shot from Jones is just off. And good rebound by the other Oath out. 54-26. Pass into the corner. Three ball off the rim a couple of times, and a good hustle rebound by Oathout, and he makes it. Nice second chance bucket there by Jake Oathout. 30-point ball game, 56-26, and Lormer for three, and he's going to be fouled by Schuler. Looks like on a three-point attempt. So Camden Lormer looks like he's going to have the opportunity for three free ones at the charity stripe. First one by Lormer is good. And Lormer's second shot off the side of the rim, no good. We'll have sub coming in on the make. Looks like it's going to be Heron. He'll be checking in for Lormer if Lormer can knock this one down. He cannot, so we play on, and looks like it's Schuler that's going to come down with a rebound. So Lormer was 1 for 3 on his free throws there. Wilkinson, dribble handoff, shot goes up and just off, and Lormer with the rebound. Pass ahead to Martin, and the tie-up by Brood, and we're going the other way. That we'll stay here with 28 seconds to go in regulation, and looks like Camden Lormer's night is finished as Heron will check in for him. Pass out to Holben in the corner. Martin has it on the wing. Back out to Zwickel. Three ball on the way and long. Good rebound by Heron on the backside. Heron triple team. Somebody's got to be open. Martin with the drive, kick out to Zwickel, a three ball again, no good, and Jake Oathout with the board. Under 10 seconds to go, and you'd think that Wilkinson will just dribble it up, and that should end the ball game, and it will. So the final score here in Corning, Southwest Valley 56, Shenandoah 27. We'll step aside here for a couple of minutes and come back with a scoring recap. You're listening to the Fuller Digital Solutions KMA YouTube live stream. We will be right back after we pay some bills.
inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back into Corning as we do our final wrap-up of the evening. The Shenandoah Mustangs fall to 0-2 as Southwest Valley. The Timberwolves move to 2-0 with a 56-27 victory. And it's a really, really good second half. 13-point game at halftime. Stayed 13 points through the third quarter, but that fourth quarter did a 21-point fourth quarter, 21-5 fourth quarter proved to be the difference in a 29-point loss tonight for the Mustangs. Our next broadcast, well, before we get to that, I'll get to the final scores, the tallies. Shenandoah was led tonight in scoring off the bench by Camden Lormer, who had 7. Nolan Mount had 6, all in the second half. Blake Harold had 4. Gage Heron had 3. Bo Gardner and Zach Foster had 2 apiece. And Evan Holmes and Cepeda and Jones all had 1 point apiece, or all 3 of them together for the Mustangs. So the next time that you'll hear me is on Thursday night in Harlan. First Hawkeye 10 contest of the season for both teams. And Phillies looking to build off the momentum of back-to-back wins. And we'll have a day of practice to prepare for the Hawkeye 10 foe, the Harlan Cyclones, where the Mustangs looking to rebound and find some consistency offensively. It was a little bit better tonight than it was in night 1, but you just got to keep getting better and keep improving game in and game out. And we'll see what Thursday brings for both teams. For Fuller Digital Solutions and KMA Sports, the YouTube live stream, I'm TJ Young signing off. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. We'll see you Thursday night in Harlan.